talk to women a lot about respect because the basis of what I do is respect. Self-defense has nothing to do with self. It has really to do with every one of us. Because even if we avoid being a victim, we're all affected by the climate of fear that is perpetuated. Men who attack women and girls are looking for victims, and I always say victims in parentheses because no woman is a victim. And I don't want to label any woman as a victim. Men are responsible for their violence. If we want to end violence against women, they need to stop being violent. But because I don't see them doing it, it's in our interest to learn skills to make sure that we don't come in situations where we're confronted with violence. We had women come in and say, when I was a girl, this was the only place I could feel safe. I experienced violence at home. And I could come here and I could be who I am. This is a place where I could breathe. And it was the only place in my life that I had that experience. It's a totally different experience for men to be doing martial arts and self-defense than it is for women and girls, because we have an experience of violence. We learn from a very, very young age to be afraid. And we don't learn any skills to deal with that fear.
Karima auch zum Helfen, die darf dann aber auch springen. Bein ist egal. Sehr gut. Aber ich möchte gerne vorher wissen, was ihr springt. Sehr gut. Was springst du? Super. Super. Langer Schritt. Sandamaki, Abchaki, Faust. Sandamaki, Abchaki, Faust. Linkes Bein zurück, lang. Und Faust.
Deep breathe. I'm strong, I'm capable, in control. What sparked my interest in self-defense was that when I was a teenager, one of my friends was murdered. And it really had a big impact on my life. I was very angry. I didn't know what to do with that anger because there wasn't a women's movement, there were no rape crisis centers, there were no women's houses, there was no place for me to go and vent that anger. And the way that her murder was treated made me particularly angry because she had been hitchhiking and everyone acted as if she had committed suicide. All the focus was on her, you know, what she'd done, of course, what did she expect? It was all the cliches about you step out of the role and, you know, you deserve to be attacked. And it really made me fearful, but at the same time angry. So I turned that anger into reckless behavior. Beautiful, good. And the other way. Men do not respect those boundaries of girls and women. And we are too polite and we are too unsure to be able to say, hey, sit somewhere else. This is my space. This is my territory. I have a right to this. I have a right to feel comfortable in every situation. And when I don't feel comfortable, I say something. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Mia, would you like to go next?
Get away from me!
Get away from me! Over here. The more we learn and the more success we have, it's a step-by-step process. It's like we start taking charge of our own lives and feeling more and more confident about ourselves. And the more confident we feel, the less harassment that we experience in our lives. And go. Good one, Bob. It's okay. What we're taught is totally useless, you know, to be quiet, to please other people, to keep our voices soft, you know, all those kinds of things that girls are supposed to be are not conducive to fighting. For me, a success story is not when a woman says, I was attacked and I, you know, hit somebody with an elbow or smacked them in the face or something like that. That's a horrible situation that no woman should have to endure. For me, success is, wow, nobody's harassed me in the last month. I had a great month. Everything's going right. I wasn't worried about violence at all. That is a success for me, that we just live our lives happily and freely.